The story of Job. It's probably one of the greatest stories in literature. It's about this righteous man who does everything right, and he still suffers greatly. In his suffering, he even curses his own existence. And this is something known as the sin of Job. He lost sight of the goodness of creation around him, and he lost sight of the goodness of his very own existence due to the amount of suffering he experienced. In adversity, he forgot the goodness of creation and the good times he experienced in his own life. For all of creation is good concretely and objectively, because God made it and he holds it in existence. And if we turn in on ourselves and only our individual experience, especially if that experience is much suffering, it is easy to forget this central truth. In our lives, no matter the cross we bear, we must remember life is good. Our existence is good, and God wants us to exist. Our heart should speak that timeless truth. It is better to be than not to be. But further, we should never curse our own existence as if God made a mistake in creating us. Rather, we should love ourselves and treat ourselves well, especially in moments where we have heavy crosses. For the cross, especially if we bear it well, will always lead to a resurrection. Now, even though Job's words were sinful in this particular passage, they're quite commendable because he spoke from his heart to God. He held nothing back from him in the midst of his unbearable suffering. And God encountered him. And he said, "Who is this who darkens counsel with ignorance?" In this way, God corrects Job for cursing his own life before God, and he reminds Job that he's the one true God, sustaining all of creation at every moment. And the Lord helps him see the goodness in creation and the goodness in his own existence again, even in the midst of his abundant suffering. God breathes hope into his seemingly hopeless life in this unbearable suffering Job experienced. God was there and gave him hope.